Talk to him.
Hey, this is We Talk Back. I'm Tambam.
And this is AJ, and we got a super special guest today.
Superstar Anthony Hamilton with us today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
No, I was about to say, you're one of my favorite artists. All-time favorite.
Oh, thank you.
All right?
Thank you.
So
I
how do
appreciate
we
that.
address you? Are we calling you Mr. Aquarius? Because I didn't look your sign up. Mr. Hamilton. And what we calling you today?
You know, Anthony
Okay.
is good. Anthony's fine. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Anthony, I need to tell you a story. We're going to start with my story. All right. I met you in a club in like
There you go.
in like
There you go.
2016, we were in a VIP section and I was drunk as fuck and I was like, sing Charlene to me, Anthony. And you sang a little bit of it to me. And then I started to go into this story about why I moved to Charlotte and how me and my nigga at the time, well, we broke up by that time. We were living in London and we went to the O2 Arena to see you in concert.
Wow. Yeah.
And we got in a fight because I wasn't next to him when Charlene was on. We got in a whole fight.
Wow.
If you fight at an Anthony Hamilton concert,
You really got
You
some
toxic
problems.
as-
Like, you really got some deep.
you
It ain't meant
toxic.
to be.
Yeah, I was going to say it's toxic. It's real toxic.
And I even, hold on, I got to show you this. Because it was
It's not a mugshot.
I was telling you the story about it and you was looking at me like this.
Yeah. Because I probably wasn't caught up to your drunkenness yet.
Yeah.
And you know when you sober and somebody else drunk,
It's
it's
not
like,
funny.
oh
Yeah.
God, what is he doing? But I'm gonna stay there with you though. I ain't gonna abort you. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna listen to you.
You was like, girl, get out my face. That's how you was looking like. I don't want to hear that. But I just want to show you this. This is me and you in the club that night.
Full
Ooh,
circle.
so much club.
Full
So
circle.
clubby club.
Full-
Yeah, but I have to send me that
I'm
on
gonna
IG.
send it to you. It's a video
Yeah.
too, so I'm gonna send it to you.
Wow,
Yeah, so coming
that's crazy.
from where
All the way in London.
Yes, all the way in London at the O2 Arena.
O2 is the spot.
It's still the spot.
Yeah, still
Yes,
the spot.
yes.
Yep. Tambam and
Yeah.
AJ. What up, though?
we
Go ahead,
did.
AJ.
So coming from where I'm from, and Ain't Nobody Worrying, that's my two favorite albums, and I still listen to those albums like they came out yesterday. Okay,
Oh wow.
so
Thank you.
we did see your last single, not the most recent one. You had another song come out with last year. Sorry, with Tamika Mallory, Mercy.
Yeah.
How'd that
Mercy.
come about?
Yeah. Mercy was a song that it spoke to the black man at that moment who was going through a lot, who had endured a lot and just needed a little time to be loved on and for people to have mercy on him, because we endure a lot. And not the fact that, you feel weak, you just need a moment and you need to be loved on and poured into.
Right.
And we chose Tamika because she was the voice of that black woman that really gave a damn about
Mhm.
black men. So it was fitting to have her there.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
an amazing song. That was a good
It
song.
was.
Thank
I
you.
felt it.
You know what? It really is a beautiful, powerful song. And I know it hasn't found the home, its way into the homes of a lot of people because there's a lot
Right.
going on. But it will. It'll resurface again.
Now
Yeah,
you have
I
a
just
new
listened. I just listened to it for the first time last night, and the most powerful piece was, the whole song is good, but when Tamika Mallory said, "I'm not your enemy, but I'm your energy," woo!
Yeah.
Yes,
That just sets the tone. Like, a lot of times when someone wants to love on you, ego gets in the way. And, you don't know how to take it. You don't know how to receive it
Mm-hmm.
at certain levels of your life until you get out of the way. You don't notice that she's your energy.
right.
Amen to that.
You just think,
Now you got this new single out. You Made a Fool of Me. Now I feel like this song is good because
Yeah.
you giving Lenny Williams energy in this song. Like
you have to go. You got to give that Lenny Williams.
But it's
Lenny Williams made it okay for you not to know what the heck to say.
Right.
It's just and it's all right because Lenny said so. Because that's his business.
But it was
Quoted by Tabitha Brown.
It was a little triggering for me. Now let me tell you why. Because I took my mind back to that time fighting in the O2 arena, listening to Charlene. And in that song, you say, you'll promise you'll be there to the very end, to protect you and love you, to be with you for life. Now in this song, nowhere in that song do you say, bitch, until you do what I'm doing to you. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere in that song. I ain't hear that in Charlene, not nowhere. Yeah. Now in this You Made a Fool of Me song, you saying you never gonna take her back. Now, that was 2004. I mean, she was what she said 1,000 times. She been asking you to get your shit together. Yeah. And now here it is, 2021. You talking about you ain't never gonna take her back. Got her dragging her Louis Vuitton out the mansion. I was mad.
She drug it out too pretty. She didn't drag it out with no pain.
No, she did not.
No, she was like,
all right, whatever. I'm gonna get my
real luggage though. That's a real Louis
and I'm on to the next. Boo, woo, boo. And
right.
Well, oftentimes when a woman steps out there, a lot of times they already be ready to go.
Right.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you know, and a lot of times we be ready for y'all to go.
Period. Now that's true.
By that time,
that's true.
That talk. She running my pressure up. She don't cook. Girlfriend's always in here with all that glue and hair and everything, makeup all over the place.
Excuse me? Why are you talking about me like that? I don't understand.
No, not you. I ain't talking about you, Miss AJ. No.
Look, my ex is an Aquarius. I know about y'all. You can't tell me nothing about an Aquarius.
Boy, we like our space. We can be a little moody, need space to reboot. Right. But we're good people. We love people. When we're out, we're out. But when I'm in, introvert.
So do you think it's a general consensus that men, all right, so a woman will take you back 1,000 times, but a man will be hurt one time and be like, I'll never take you back. It's so unfair. Y'all expect a woman to, you even had the song, what is it? Pray for Me. Where somebody need to pray for me because I need my woman back. I done did wrong again. She done caught me in my shit again. Lord, somebody pray for me. Now here you are talking about I never take you back. It's unfair.
You know, I mean, sometimes we speak in the heat of the moment. We speak in the heat of the pain. You know, a man when a man is hurt, it hit different.
Why though? Different. Why don't women get the same type of grace or the amount of grace that men get?
I think women have more. You guys are, wow.
We're human. We fuck up.
You're definitely human. But women, I don't know. You have a higher capacity to
tolerate bullshit.
Yeah. And it's unfair. You shouldn't have to.
You know, that's
resilient in a way. You guys are built different. You guys are stronger in so many ways emotionally than most men. Like the average heartbreak for a man is devastating. It's like
because y'all used to breaking the hearts. So when your heart get broken, it's like I can't believe you did this.
It's like now it's time to die. It's time to die.
Everybody gotta die.
You know what I mean? Yeah. In a way, like I feel like I'm dead. So I might as well go on this lay under this Ford F-150. And just go.
So I see on Instagram, like Charlene has an Instagram page. Y'all had a video conversation together. So there's some realness to this story. Like, help me understand that.
Or is it built is it built off a real story, a real situation you were in?
Yeah, definitely. The song came from a real place, and even Charlene. Like I hadn't seen her in a long time. Like I was like, "Where you been? I've been looking for you. What's going on?" And this, I found her, and she's now with children and things going on in her life, and I was kind of shocked.
Wait a minute. So was she your old lady or something back then?
She was really a girl?
Nah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, she wasn't. But the real person was.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was just some similarities. Like, wow, because when you look for people, you say, I wonder what happened to them. What this that. It's like, wow, didn't expect that.
You didn't expect
Got all these
you didn't
years.
expect her to be having children and all that by now?
Well, I did, but sometimes you see people and you see their lives go on a certain way. You see them, you see them either on Instagram or Facebook or somewhere. This person was totally gone, no trace. So it was like, whatever happened? What happened?
Right.
And next thing you know, this person has got a real life.
So
things going on. Like, wow.
So when is the album coming out?
Album will be released in August. August. I'm working on it. Yeah, in the studio now. We're working on it. Finishing. I'll go back in with JD to finish up on some finishing touches and to write a few more songs.
So now you signed to So Def. Is this I read that this would be your first indie album. Is that true?
No, I'm signed to My Music Box, which is my label through BMG. Me and JD just have a great working relationship, and we're pretty close, good friends. And when it's time to work and bring out a project, you want to go with people who get it, who know music, who knows the temperament of music today, and understand where I was when I had that very impactful effect on the people when I came into it. So he gets both. He's current, and he's also, old school JD.
Right.
He's got a little bit of. He keeps his. He has a pulse in each generation.
Absolutely.
And so it comes in handy.
So now, how important is ownership to you? Because with this being your first indie album, and everybody's on ownership now, especially since Nipsey Hussle passed, and all his videos and started coming out. So you have younger guys now wanting to make sure they own their intellectual property. How important is that for you?
It's been very important. You just sometimes you have to pay your dues to get to a place of ownership. When you don't really know, you don't know how to structure that. Coming in as a new artist, you don't have as much say so. When you've proven you can be successful, and you're worthy of hearing me out, it's a worthy conversation because I'm valuable. I've proven myself to be valuable.
Right.
So there's some negotiation that's going to have to take place to be in the Anthony Hamilton business. And I proved myself to be lucrative. There's a high demand for me. So when you have that, and it's a blessing, you have more leverage. And ownership means you have control. There's power in it. And there's a legacy that you can pass it down to your children and your family. And ultimately it's your story that can be told however you want it to
Absolutely.
be told.
I'm in Charleston right now. Tam is in Charlotte, but I was in Charlotte. I lived in Charlotte. I just moved from Charlotte just last year, but I was in NTB, National Tire and Battery. And I'm sitting in there with this guy, a younger guy, and then an old man. And we're talking about relationships, this and the third. And the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, this dude looks like Anthony Hamilton. Right? So he starts talking about his family.
Yeah.
And he says, y'all probably know my dad. It's your oldest son. I forgot it.
Oh, Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony.
He looks exactly like me.
Great.
But he has dreads, the long dreads.
He was in there getting something.
Yeah, that's me.
Car.
I'm looking at him some days. I'm like, dang, you so me. Your mama probably didn't even carry you.
He's a nice guy, though. Nice man, nice character.
He's definitely a good guy, man. He loves people. And he can talk, too. He probably talked your head off.
But all of us, I talk a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I talk a lot.
Yeah. But you got the right one with him.
So with the new album coming out, are you gonna go on tour? And are you gonna get vaccinated? What's your feelings about touring after Corona? Well, during Corona, because it's not over. But
I'm gonna tour. I'm gonna tour when it's healthy. I had COVID. I was in the hospital 2 weeks in December, from December throughout the top of January.
Wow.
And I'm not vaccinated yet, and I'm kind of against vaccinations. I've never had taken really a lot of them. Like it was years and years, and I had to go to Africa some years ago, so I took those vaccines. But now I don't know, just kind of
I'm weird about it too. Like some days I feel like I want to get the vaccination, and some days I think about how they tested Black people with syphilis experiments, and Henrietta Lacks, and how they took her DNA for all these different testing, and it just makes me scared. Like we're all test dummies for the government.
And it all happened so fast.
And never mind the fact that it's not FDA approved.
And that part.
A lot of it's
so you think about all that
right now.
Yeah. And anytime you have to mandate something and make it mandatory to have, to be able to do something else, to have freedom, then that part bothers me a lot. So why, why so much, why so much pressure?
And then now,
to make me
now
take
they
something.
no longer have the mask mandate or like the large gathering mandates in North Carolina. So how are you going to determine who has the vaccination and who doesn't? Are people vaccinated going to glow in the dark or something?
Right.
They may. Like going to different places. Like I just did when I did the video, a lot of videos I've done, the Grammys when we performed with the baby. You got tested every day before rehearsal. I tested everybody on my video set. And that way you have a peace of mind. But, it's going to kind of be hard to just set up testing before you go to the grocery store, testing before you do this.
Right.
So there's got to be a way. Maybe you get some kind of certificate or something. Like you said, that chip gonna start lighting up in their head at a minute. You're gonna be able to know it.
Certificates. That's all that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be selling.
Everybody gonna have that little Uzi Vert diamond in their head
downstairs.
Nah, they gonna have that little Uzi Vert diamond in their head glowing.
I saw a video that
little Uzi Vert. Look, fascinating.
I saw a video online where people had been putting magnets on the injection spot. And it's been sticking. So my mom,
Come on now, don't start.
That's what listen. I haven't tested it out yet. I'm gonna do it on my parents because both of them. When my mom is completely vaccinated, what you looking for? A cross? What you looking for? A cross or something? A pistol to shoot the zombies in their head? What?
Nah. I got a sage belt I'm about to put on.
Lie.
That's crazy.
So, Ashley, do you have so we have a segment on our show called Dumb Bitch Stories, right? Or Simp Series, where we tell a story.
I don't know any.
You don't have to know any.
I don't know any of those.
We want your critique on the story that we have today.
Right.
Do you have a simp story? Every man has a simp story where once or twice they may have been played by a woman. So you never been played by a woman.
Yeah, you got a song that made a fool of me. So I know you.
Oh yeah.
You gonna share it?
I was in love with this girl named Dana. I won't give her last name. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Bad. This is the first time I'm lighter skin like y'all.
Brown,
brown girl.
Well, look a little right. That light hitting different a little bit, just on the higher golden side of brown.
Hennessy light ice.
But she was lighter. She was light, little short, little built little thing, and I just liked her a lot. And she's probably one of the prettiest girls I had ever had a crush on. And so she was like, well, my cousin was dating one of her friends. She said, well, we're gonna be over at such and such house. Why don't you come over to the party and we can hang out? So I'm like 16, 17. I walked. It probably took me about maybe almost 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2
So
hours
you
to
was
walk
stank
there.
by the time you got there.
So no, I don't never smell. I don't even have to, I don't have to
You
wear
was
deodorant.
fresh.
I ain't the one of
Men
musty nasty.
always think they don't need deodorant on a bath every
I ain't
day.
one of them soggy ball brothers. I'm not a soggy ball brother. I ain't a musty soggy ball brother.
A
I'm one of them clean
16-year-old boy,
brothers.
I know you smell like a number one extra onions. Cut it
Yeah,
out.
you was fresh.
No. I don't smell like tadpole water.
Hot dog water.
None of that. That smells too salty. But I walked, and I was so looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
She was there, and she kept smiling, and we didn't really say too much. But by the time we all were in this one room, I guess it was about to be, I don't know what we was about to do a toast of something. She came, and this guy named Ernest was my friend's girlfriend's uncle. And she sat on his lap. He was an older dude. He was in college. And we were in high school. She sat on his lap. She just kind of looked at me and smiled at me like, I was like, damn, I was cool.
I done walked 2 hours and you sitting in this nigga lap.
Man, I walked all the way over here, man. My little heart was broke. It was broke. I seen her after that, I said, yeah.
She ain't try to sit in your lap when she saw you after that? No. You didn't get no love?
Nah, I ain't mad. I mean, for a minute I was like, man, you was dirty. After that, I said, you did me dirty.
You know what you're supposed to do, right?
I'm sorry.
We like to give good, bad advice sometimes. You were supposed to smash her ass and never call her back.
No.
Nah, she couldn't get none of this good. But she heard about it though. I made sure she heard about it. Yeah.
AJ, do we have a Simp series or a Drunken story?
Right now. Yeah, I'm pulling that right now. All right, so we did get a Simp story from a young guy on Instagram, a young man. Give me a second. All right, so it says, hi. So we need your advice. We would like to give people advice when they send in these stories, right?
All right.
So it says, hi, I'm a 29-year-old average-looking mechanical engineer born and raised in Houston, Texas. I spent most of my entire adult life getting my education, and I do pretty well financially. I dated here and there, but I've never really had a steady relationship with a woman. I'm currently seeing this woman. It's been about a year. She's beautiful, but the only hang up is that she has a 4-year-old son, and me, I don't have any kids. The other thing is the kid's dad just got out of prison, and I feel like he's now completely too active in their lives. He puts quotes in their lives, meaning she and her son are with this guy more than I'm comfortable with to say they are no longer together. Recently, she was laid off, and I've been helping her financially. We were FaceTiming the other night, a little past 10 p.m. when I heard her doorbell ring, and she abruptly hung up. I tried calling back, but she didn't answer. The next day she called like nothing happened. I kind of pressed her about the night before, and she immediately got defensive, saying it was her child's father and that she didn't owe me an explanation as to why he was there. I like her, and I kind of feel invested since I've been helping her. Do you think I should cut my losses and move on, or respect that she has to have some form of relationship with her ex for the sake of their child? Sincerely, feeling kind of simpish.
Don't sing You Made a Fool of Me real quick.
Yeah. Like, no, those are signs. Like, she's not willing to step up and to let the father know that this active relationship is special to her. He's now dictating, how this woman is treating her now boyfriend, and she's starting to maybe catch feelings for old prison boy. He ain't had none in a minute. Probably coming back with that, that good. Yeah, he got that popping off. She's probably starting to think about that. Oh, my child's son is here, and my father's here, and rekindling some old things. Definitely that's something going on. When you hang up, I've been there, knowing I ain't supposed to be where I'm at. Hang up the phone real fast, because they don't need to hear this, and you don't need to hear it either. And that's, when you say I don't owe you an explanation, that's saying that I'm here. I can do whatever I want to do. I don't respect you. And you don't have no say over here. So he probably needs to pull back. Like money doesn't equate to anything other than just money. When you're talking about investing, you have your feelings and and your safety. You don't know if this guy is somebody who what he go in for.
He didn't say.
Was it bias? You know what I mean? Just even that mentality, he may think, since he's been gone, she may have been telling him, like, I ain't been seeing nobody. You the only one. It's me, you, and little Travis, So you don't know what dynamics they have, and you don't know what she's been telling him. And the fact that she's flipping on him that hard, right. He must have he must feel that she hasn't been doing anything and she's been waiting on him.
Right.
Or he stands a chance. And she knows this other guy, he's soft enough to stay around longer, and he's still paying bills.
Well, at least we know the baby daddy doesn't have a key, because he did ring the doorbell, right?
Mm-hmm.
True, but he probably got one by now.
Probably on house arrest at another address.
Can't say
exactly. All in his mama name. But yeah, man, he may want to pull back on that.
For
sure. Just for even safety reasons. Like, there's no need to be getting into a fight. I mean, let him have his family. That's his little family. If that's what she wants, then so be it. He'll find somebody else who will appreciate him, and it'll be safer. You can go lay down at night, without Thug Tommy over your head with a baseball bat or a pistol.
Yeah, it sounds like the only reason why he kind of wants to stay in the situation is because he feels like he's been putting money into her. Yeah,
y'all
but you'll get more money. You'll get more money. Is it worth it? Right. Though? Is it worth that? I don't care how much I done paid. If it's time to go, it's time.
Mature answers. Those are mature answers. I feel like fight for your girl, bruh. Fight for your girl.
I mean, if it's worth it though. But if she's not fighting, if she's fighting against you, then
she
what
just
chance
wanted
do you have?
a little piece of prison wood, and now she back home. That's all.
I'm just saying, but she gonna want it again.
Some information out of there, like maybe he's been pressing her, like what's up, da 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 da. And she's like, man, he just stopped by to just drop something off, and her hanging up abruptly is a red sign.
But 10 o'clock at night, okay, I get it. Certain hours is for certain things.
10 ain't that late though.
If it's just a parental thing, then you can come in the daytime when the lights are on, and or me and my boyfriend are here. If you want to stop by and drop it off, that's fine.
He was dropping off.
But hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. Don't answer when I call back. Oh, you getting hemmed up, and I know I'm on your mind, but it don't matter because you still get hemmed up. And here I am laying here, can't sleep, and I got to go to work tomorrow to pay your bills. Negro,
he was dropping off.
Absolutely not.
That's all. He said. So now, is dating and being in a relationship the same thing? Because he said they were dating. I feel like what's the
exclusive?
Are you dating exclusively?
Yeah,
if you're dating exclusive, or are you dating in the hopes of this becoming a real thing? Are we dating because we only want to be with each other? Like, dating can be a little tricky. We dating, that means, okay, we get together and we go out on dates, or we have movies. Or we parlay. It just depends on what you guys what are your expectations?
Do you think that's a conversation that needs to be had? Like, should a man say, I want to date you exclusively before a woman should start being exclusive to him? Because I just got a dude just dropped me recently because I went out on a date with someone else and he was like, I thought we were dating exclusively. And I was like, you never asked me to be exclusive.
I think we know when the person expects for it to be exclusive. But if you don't say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing either.
The thing is that.
But sometimes people just want to, like, dating for me has been like that. Like, everybody want to just, I want to own you. It's just me and you. Not yet. I'm not ready for that yet. You know what I mean? And when I am, I'm going to be great at it. But you can't pressure me into it. You can't trick me into it either. Like we all decided, okay, we both decided, let's go out and have drinks. But a lot of times, you know, it's those silent conversations, like us sleeping together, us sleeping like we're exclusive, us, you know, spending all day, every day together.
How about starting a business together?
All that. That's really, really, I mean.
But see, you can do all that stuff with a man, and then when he get caught with someone else, we would never said we were exclusive. We never, and that I've been hit with that before.
I think on both sides, you need to speak up about what you really want and what you expect from me. And I need to let you know what I expect from you and what I can give. And vice versa. I think that should be a clear understanding before going into it, because it's nothing like dating someone and you spending time together, dating or whatever you call it. And you get to a place and it feels like the prison, the cell closed on you. Like, I didn't know we was this. I didn't know. We never had this conversation. And that could be a cop-out way. You know what I mean? That could be a cop-out.
It is. You know that.
Because if you treating like you here and you guys have been intimate and you spending all this time and you talking a certain way. Mm-hmm. It's one conversation when you're laying down on that good pillow. And then it's another when you know.
Right.
When you sitting
come
up
to your senses, right?
Right. After you come to your senses.
You're right. Yeah, right. No pun intended, right? But I think it should be a clear conversation. Like it's definitely, it's important, because I don't want to get to a certain level and I'm thinking that, okay, I'm not exclusive without dating, but you're expecting certain things from me as if we are. On both sides, that could be a little tricky. It could be, it can hurt your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shock to you. But you shouldn't assume just because we're being intimate and we're spending this time and all that. You can't assume. You have to have that conversation or somebody's feelings going to get hurt.
Right. So after you have the conversation, the guy said, well, we're not exclusive. I don't care if we've been going on trips, this and the third. Then you start dating somebody else. And now it's a shock to him that you're looking for somebody now who's going to give you what you're looking for.
Well, that's what he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. If you can't give her what she needs, and then she's gonna go find it, and vice versa. Like,
yeah, you're gonna lose it to the better man.
Yeah, like, yeah, you don't want to be exclusive. Now you want to be
up your face.
Oh, now Tony want to be exclusive. You want to be exclusive now that Tony want to be exclusive. Tony just got out. All he got is time, and all he's made is time. So yeah.
And Tony been doing push up.
Tony set that thing, chiseled all up. He want to be exclusive. And Tony look a little bit better than you. Now you want to fight, but now you want to fight for exclusivity. Nah.
Right.
It ain't happening for you.
Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's the next? Do you have a new single lining up?
I'm in the studio working. I'm in the studio right now. Just working on finishing the album, getting the artwork together, putting the final touches to the story, and making sure that it's bulletproof. I don't want you to be able to skip not one song. Some of the features that I'm going to have, I want them to be special. I want it to make sense. And I want to give features without it sounding like a mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know.
I saw on Charlene, the Charlene Instagram is like, you don't know my side of the story. Are we going to hear Charlene's side?
Oh, you definitely going to hear it. Like, yeah, I'm about to let it all out.
Yeah.
I'm not always the one. It's not always my fault.
It's your fault. It's always your fault.
Tam bam damn. Tam bam, you can just cut it out. AJ, won't you get your people?
Like, she out of control half the time. I can't control her.
Oh, you in Charlotte? I can ride. I can ride up on you.
What's wrong you?
I can ride through.
Pull up on me.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. I pull up. Don't worry about that, sweetheart. Don't worry about that, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
That's that splat.
So, yeah, I'm working on finishing that, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it.
We can't wait for it either.
Yeah.
My favorite song, all-time favorite, is "Never Love Again," and that would have been
one of my favorites. You know what? That song was so dear to my heart. Like, I didn't even go into the booth to sing that. I sung that right on the outside of the studio where the engineer is.
Wow.
I had a mic there, so that was just. I was like, I'm not going in there. I need to hear this coming out the speaker as I'm singing it, because this is how I feel.
That's a good song. Like, I want to hear those songs on the new
Every
album.
man needs to hear that.
And listen, I sent it to my ex last night.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to it. I sent it right on to him so he can get in his feelings. And I can sleep peacefully.
Don't do it. No. And now you can go to sleep.
No, don't do it. No.
Like, I'm sleeping so good over here.
Yeah. Let me put this on your heart.
Right. So you don't get no rest.
That's that splat.
Wow.
So let me ask you this.
Splat.
You made some of the most beautiful love music and
Thank you.
very emotional and passionate.
Mm-hmm.
Are you single? Are you dating someone? What is your status?
I am single. I've dated. I was married for 10 years. Amazing woman. We have three beautiful children. Almost 9-year-old, and the twins about to be 11. And I have my older 3 boys. Mm-hmm. But since then, I've dated. I've met some amazing women. I've dated some amazing women. But I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. I'm getting there. Mm-hmm. I think being alone, not only just being alone, but just my personality, I like a lot of space. I like a lot of me time and a lot of...
You see what I'm saying?
Doesn't mean I need to be with somebody or to be doing anything. I just like to be left alone sometimes. And I think that's a good and a bad. If you get too comfortable with that, then you'll never allow somebody in your space enough to become comfortable with that.
Vulnerable, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm working on me to get to that place where I can be like, you know what? I can see you more than 2 days back to back.
Right.
I'm telling you for a long time. Man. It's like, I can't do it. I can't, like, I'd be like, oh, when are you going home? And they could be really good people, but I'm like, I just want to be left alone. You start giving them that camel smile.
6 boys and no relationship.
I mean, I know how to cook, clean, I do laundry. So
do everything. So you don't see yourself being married again, or you don't?
Of course I will. Yeah.
That's
good. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it while I'm still young and tender. I still got that good love tackle, you know. Cause look, ain't nothing worse than you want to start selling down when you ain't got nothing to give.
Right.
And no,
that's usually what y'all do, though.
Right. When your pencil don't write
I'm gonna be still on fire. I'm gonna be on fire, Cletus. I'm coming to it with some fire.
That's what my mom says, that men don't settle down till their pencil doesn't write anymore.
You tell your mama that she need to go to TD Jakes right now and tell her what you just said. No, my pencil gonna be right. I mean, your diet is so important too. Like diet and exercise. Like, because if you're clogging up that artery, that thing is full of blood. You gotta be able to make sure it works. So clean your arteries out, man. Keep your blood pressure down and
take care
good.
Of yourself.
And mentally, you gotta clear everything out, because ain't nothing worse than you trying to think about some bull and then you trying to have energy to go to that thing
and taking it into
somebody gonna not get you gonna get it all in the right place. So you have to have a good, well balanced, healthy life and lifestyle.
I agree.
And somebody who you really truly attracted to.
Right.
Yeah. Like, that's so important. Like, you can't make something work that there's no fitting parts.
Finding someone attractive is the easy part. It's like liking them for a long time.
I mean, attractive, not just physically. I'm talking about just everything. Physical, that's physical. Like that, eventually you get used to seeing them. So whether they're pretty or not, it doesn't matter because you're used to them. But you still want to feel that they're a beautiful person, just through and through. And you want to always feel like, you know what? No matter if you gain 30 pounds or lose 20, you still my sweet, tender thing.
Until y'all get into an argument. Shut up, fat bitch.
I don't never speak to women like that. Like no matter how upset I get, I just don't. You can't take that back.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I've never been one to be abusive to women like that.
It's so crazy because I call bitches all the time, but if I hear a man say it, I'm like,
yeah. So you setting the tone. You let them know it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
That's what you're doing, Tam.
That's not okay for you to say it. It's kind of like the N-word. It's the similar dynamic. Like I can say it, but you can't say it.
You want to have both. You want to do the N-word and the B-word.
I'm doing it. I'm living in my truth.
Well, and that we respect that. But when Thomas Earl called you that.
Oh, Thomas Earl called me that.
I ain't talking to Thomas Earl. I ain't talking to nobody named Thomas Earl.
I don't mind. I'm from the country, so.
Mama, Thomas Earl said, "Can you come to the door for a minute?" Thomas Earl out there with no shoes on, with a convertible, red outfit.
And Viagra.
Come out here for your mama owing some money or something. You gonna pay that money? You're gonna pay with that honey.
I'm in a bind, Thomas Earl.
Now you said you're gonna get my money now. I'm in a bind, Thomas Earl. I need to speak to you.
I need that money.
Look here now. Come on now. Now I need things too.
Oh goodness.
Well, Thomas Earl need things too.
Here's the thing. All right, we're gonna get into that real quick. I know it's off topic, but Jada tore up that $10,000 check after she already worked for it. And that's the worst part of that movie. It was worse than her brother getting killed. It was worse than all of that.
Exactly, worse than all of them getting killed.
When the brother got killed, I cried like this. I was like, but when she ripped up that check, I was
like, yeah, man. I didn't do that, but I was like, damn, we're going to take up the money for.
Right, you already paid the price.
Money didn't do nothing to you, I meant.
You paid the ultimate price for that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us.
Y'all. This was fun. This was good.
We love having you. When the album is done, we would love for you to come back.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Good.
Coming back.
Thank you.
AJ, you're going to get a lot of good crab legs down there.
We do blue crabs in Charleston.
The blue crab, yeah. That's a little flat one with the belly. You got to bust the belly open and all that.
Yeah, no kids. And if you can't eat crabs, you can't pick them yourself. You got to get the hell away from the crab table. Ooh, ain't nobody cleaning crabs for you.
See, that's why I don't mess with them, because I had a bad experience. What did they call that little
boo-boo?
That little part that you're not supposed to eat?
What, they call it dead man.
The dead man. I bit into that.
That boo-boo.
That shit, the boo-boo tastes good.
That's that yellow stuff?
Yes. That shit tastes
good. You nasty, AJ. You nasty. You nasty. You so nasty. Wow. Well, when I'm down, I'm going to hit you up. I want my blue crab.
Come on, man. We can do a crab crack on the porch.
Yeah, we can do it. Hey, where you, Tambam, I guess you can go to get you some crab from
all the little Asian spots.
No,
Yummy crab.
What's the one on Tavola? Yummy. It's not Yummy crab. Is it Yummy crab?
That's Yummy crab. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
In the bag?
Yeah. You don't like it in the bag?
I mean, it's cool.
You so bougie.
Hey, look, you don't like it in the bag.
Let's go. Whatever. Nah. No, I look forward to doing this again, y'all. It was fun.
All right.